everybody, it's Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube. I do appreciate you being here. Today I'm going to talk about the newest collection from Lynn B Designs. Let's talk about Lynn B Designs for a little bit. So she's been making polish since 2012, so 14 years or so. And I kind of just found her last year as a brand to kind of keep an eye out on and purchase from. I owned about 4 of them before last year that I bought in different collabs and stuff. But last year, somehow, she came across my radar, and I've been following along and buying quite a few of her collections. She makes 5 free and vegan nail polish. And she does usually a monthly collection, and when she does her collection, she usually has a 50% off coupon. So can't beat that. I love nail polish. I love nail polish on sale even better. So the collection I'm going to show you today is based on the TV show Only Murders in the Building. You can stream that on Hulu. I'd had that in my list to watch for a long time. I had never started watching it, but I did tune in last night and started watching. I watched the first 2 episodes of season 1. It's a TV show starring Steve Martin and Martin Short and Selena Gomez. So far I am enjoying it, and I'm kind of glad I watched those first 2 episodes. The first episode had a couple of the polish names, as you know, something that the characters had said, so that was kind of fun. I was like, oh, that's one of the polish names when I heard it, so that was kind of fun. And yeah, we have a 9-piece collection. I bought the whole collection and a couple of extras that I bought that I will show you on my nails, and we will just dive right in. I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera turned around, and we will dive right in. All right, so on my nails today, I have 2 Lynn B Designs that weren't part of the collection that I'm going to show you. So I went ahead, I just got them in with this collection. And so I put them on my nails last night. And the first one I will show you is this one here. This is called Trouvé. And it was described as a purple base with intense teal to blue to purple shifting shimmer and hollow sparkle. See that shimmer in there? And that's on all my nails except for my ring and my thumb. I have this other one I'm going to show you here in a second, but this is a very pretty one. Here on my left hand I did 3 coats, and here on my right hand I did just 2 coats. So you can sort of see that 3rd coat even deepened the color up a little bit more. And on this finger I put a matte top coat. So I did just put lotion on my nails, so it's a little bit more satin than matte, but yeah, so this is 2 coats with a matte top coat, this one, and this is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. So that was Trouvé. And then on my ring finger and my thumb I have this other polish from her called Oppressity, and this was actually the February Facebook group called Shimmas. This was their group custom, and it is unfortunately sold out, so you can't get this one, but it was described as a pale warm toned pink filled with pink to orange to gold shifting shimmer. You can see that. The shimmer in there. It's a very pretty one. It's actually somewhat similar to one that I am going to show you today as part of this Only Murders in the Building collection. So if you missed out on this one, you may be happy with that other one. But once again, I did 3 coats here on my left hand and only 2 coats on my right hand. And I do have a matte top coat on this one. I think these polishes with shifting shimmer look so pretty with a matte top coat. It just brings out the glow. But here they are both glossy. This one is 3 coats, this one is 2 coats, and it did deepen up the color just a little bit more. But I do think the shimmer shows through really well with 2 coats. It shows through with 3 coats also, but it shows, just looks a little bit different with the little bit more, not quite as built up base in the 2 coats. So that is what is on my nails. And just to tell you that in addition to nail polish, Lynn B Designs also makes pressed eyeshadow, and I bought this one back I think on Black Friday. This one was called Shirley Ujesk, and I didn't see it on her website anymore, but it is almost like a duochrome pressed eyeshadow. And actually, I have this on today as an eyeliner. I like using this as an eyeliner. So when I turn the camera back around at the end, I will try to remember to show that off for you. But this actually looks quite pretty with this nail polish I'm wearing. It's sort of similar. When you get the purple of the nail polish coming through, it looks quite similar to the eyeshadow. But anyway, eyeshadows are $12. And I do think that they are included when she has her monthly 50% off coupon. Okay, so I have this 9-piece collection based on Only Murders in the Building. And like I said, you can stream that TV show on Hulu. And if you're not familiar, it stars Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. So far, I'm only on episode 2 of the 1st season, and I am enjoying it. This collection is on her website. I did purchase this collection. It's not PR or anything. I did purchase it. Right now, the collection is up on her website for $12 each, $108 for the 9-piece collection. But just between you and me, I would maybe wait until next month's release and see in that 50% off if she continues to do that, and get it then. But you do take the chance of them not being available. But anyway, right now they are all available on her website. So this first one is called Alone Isn't So Bad. I like alone. And this is one of the sayings that was in the first episode. Steve Martin's character said this. So I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. I recognize that from this nail polish. This one was described as a deep teal blue with intense green to blue to purple shifting shimmer and a touch of hollow sparkle. I can really see the hollow in here. It looks like a linear hollow, and really, really pretty. Here it is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat. Both of these are 1 coat. Excellent formula. So let's go ahead and put on a 2nd coat. That 2nd coat is deepening up the color and showing off all that sparkle, all that shimmer. I'm going to put a coat over black just to see if they can be used as toppers. It's pretty over black. All right, so here is Alone Isn't So Bad. I like Alone. That's kind of beautiful teal. Get you a bottle shot here. It's in 1 coat and 2. And take a look at it over black. That really brings out the shift. When I go down like this, I can really see like purple and blue shift. Shifting things over black usually really brings out that shift, but this is really sparkling like crazy too. You can see it just sparkling like crazy. So that was Alone Isn't So Bad. I like Alone. And the next polish in this collection is this gorgeous reflective glitter with flakes. This one is called Do You Have a Showstopper? And this one was described as a buildable, purple tinted hollow base with a rainbow of shifting flakes and silver reflective glitter. You can see all that reflective glitter in there. Gorgeous. And here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat, both of these. I can see just a lot of pink to orange, kind of like a light blue maybe, and those flakes. The flakes are shifting flakes to those colors. We'll go ahead and put on our second coat. It does say it's buildable, so this should be good as a topper or on its own. I think on its own it is probably a little bit sheer, but you know, just having all that interest in it with the reflective glitter and the flakes and the color shift will help to hide your visible nail line if you don't like that, I would think. We'll put a coat here over black. It is pretty jam-packed with glitter and flakes, so there it is over black. That really brings out like a blue shimmer I see, and then of course those flakes are just shifting through blue and pink and like a gold. Really, really pretty over black. Here it is on its own in one coat and two. Gorgeous. And that was called Do You Have a Showstopper? You can find Lynn B Designs at her web store called lynnbdesigns.store. And on Facebook, if you want to follow along to get notice of her upcoming sales and coupons and discount codes, her Facebook group is Lynn B Loves. So you can check those out, and I will put links to those in the description of this video. So up next is this one called Embrace the Mess. And this was described as a warm-toned taupey brown base with blue to purple shifting shimmer. Shimmer is very strong in this one. And here it is on the swatch wheel. Just kind of a light taupe with that intense purpley blue shimmer. Very pretty. Excellent formula. All these, I don't see any streaks or any balding or anything like that. Really great formulas. We'll put on our second coat. And we will put one coat over black just to see. A lot of times these kind of milky based ones don't look that great over black, but sometimes they surprise me and do. So let's see what we think of this one. This one, it is a little bit streaky with that milky kind of base. If you can see when I go down like this, that may dry away, but it really shows off that beautiful like electric blue it looks like over the black, just electric blue shimmering through in there. It's pretty. And then here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat and two. This is probably going to be pretty sheer. A third coat may help with your visible nail line, but you may want to layer this over just a blurring base coat or a light taupe kind of color. That's a pretty one. It's called Embrace the Mess. And there it is in one coat and two. And the fourth polish in this collection is this pretty shifty one. And this one is called My hobby is solving murders. And this one's described as a deep forest green with pink to gold shifting shimmer. See that in the bottle is beautiful. And here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat. Both of these, you can see how smooth that is in that first coat. This is definitely an underrated brand, and that she does 50% off coupons with every release is just pretty amazing. So I will definitely be following along to see what she comes out with next, because not only is it a great deal cost-wise, but these are really, really nice polishes with really, really great formulas. So it's not like you're paying a discounted price for something that, you know, is not very good and you're not going to be happy with it. I think everything I've gotten from her, it has been, you know, top-notch. Really happy. So here is My Hobby is Solving Murders. And there it is over the black. That just really brings out this kind of pinky magenta type of shimmer. But I can also see some purple twinkling in there and a little bit of gold twinkling. Really, really pretty. And here it is on its own in one coat and two. Just gorgeous. That pinky purple shimmer is really strong and just sparkles and shifts. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That one is My Hobby is Solving Murders. And the next one, this is the one I said was a little bit similar to what I'm wearing on my nail, which is sold out and no longer available as it was a group custom. But this one is called Old Lady Energy. And it was described as a creamy pink base with pink to gold shifting micro flake shimmer. Can you see that? So pretty in the bottle. And here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat, both of these. Just a nice, soft, barely tinted pink with that shimmer. Let's see what the second coat does. That is definitely deepening that up, bringing out the shimmer even more. Go ahead and put a coat over the black. This is another one of those kind of milky type bases. Let's try and get it nice and smooth. See what that does. So over black, again, it does get a little bit streaky, but again, maybe this one dried down actually quite nice. It's still, you can still see a little bit of like weird streaks in it, but it did dry down pretty well. So maybe we'll look at this one after it has a little bit of time to dry also and see what that will look like. But here it is on its own in one coat and two. Just a gorgeous, barely there pink with a bunch of pink shimmer flakes. Really, really pretty. That was called Old Lady Energy. And just to show you next to what I'm wearing has a bit of a more kind of linear shimmer. So it makes it look just a little bit like darker almost. Here it is, two coats, both of them. So a little bit different shimmer, but a similar feel. And up next we have this gorgeous kind of, well, let's see what she says first. This one's called The secrets are part of the fun. And she describes this as a muted teal base with purple to pink shifting shimmer. That shimmer is just so strong. So pretty. So this is sort of like a gray blue, in my opinion. Sort of a grayed out blue. It's light. It looks a little bit darker in the camera than what I'm seeing in person. And that purple shimmer is just so strong. Here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat, both of these. Very smooth, no streaking, no balding, no problem with that first coat. So let's go ahead and do a second and see. This is such a pretty base color. It's a little bit grayed, a little bit blue, a little bit unusual in my opinion. It's gorgeous. Throw a coat over the black. All right. So this was the last one we did, and it also has dried down pretty well, but I kind of still like that on its own, I think, better. So this one also, we need to give it a little time to dry possibly, but that really brings out that purpley pink shimmer when you put it over the black. We'll look at that again in a minute. But here it is on its own in one coat and two. Just a really unusual base color. I really like that. And this one is called The Secrets Are Part of the Fun. Get that shimmer in there for you. Let's see. This does seem a little bit sheer also. You may want to find a coordinating base color or use a blurring base coat. Quite a few brands sell those now. But there it is on me. I like that one. Move these all back a bit. And up next, look at this purple shifter. I don't know if you're seeing the shifts, but this is a pretty one. This is called These Are Our Proverbial Onions. And this was actually something that was said in the first episode by Martin Short's character. So that was fun. And she describes this as a deep purple base with purple to pink to orange, shifting micro flaky shimmer and added hollow flakes. You can see that. I don't think you're probably seeing the shift. It's all the way down here and you probably aren't seeing that on the camera, but very pretty one. And here it is in one coat. These are both very smooth. I don't see any streaking. It's very shiny. And the shimmer is very strong. The second coat will probably deepen that up and bring out some more of the shift. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely a favorite of mine, but you know, it's purple, so that's sort of to be expected. Oh, sorry if you can hear that garden stuff going on outside, but that's gorgeous. Let me put a coat over the black. Beautiful. So sparkly. I don't really care for this last one over black. It's still just kind of milky and streaky and not very pretty over black. This one looks very pretty over black. This is gorgeous. And the first one also is very gorgeous over black. But this is very beautiful over black also. See how sparkly and shiny that is. And here it is on its own in one coat and two. Just really interesting formula. I don't know, it's just very shiny, even without top coat. I'm not sure what's making it be all that shiny. But here, even here in the first coat, it's just gorgeous. Love this one. And that was, these are our proverbial onions. And up next, we have this pretty neutral. This one is called, this is a fun twist. And it was described as a pastel gray super shifter with green to blue to purple shifting shimmer. You can really see the shimmer. As I hold it right here in person, it's blue on top and green on the bottom. Like right here, it goes blue on the top and green on the bottom. I don't know if you're seeing that in the camera, but gorgeous. And this is what it looks like on the swatch wheel. Just a very neutral with that very intense green. It pretty much just looks green so far on the wheel here. So let's do our second coat. Beautiful. And we'll throw a coat over the black. See how that dries down, because it, again, is just a little bit milky and streaky, but we'll see. It looks like it might dry down to be kind of pretty. So we'll look at that in a second. And otherwise, it's just a neutral. Let's see. I actually can't see my nail line through it. It could just be the lighting. So you may want to layer this once again over a coordinating base, like a light gray. But just really, really pretty. And that one was, this is a fun twist in one coat and two. All right, the last one from this collection is this pretty yellow. Look at this. I almost put this on my nails. I don't know the last time I've worn a yellow nail polish. So I almost put this on my nails, but I had these other two that I just gotten in with this, and it wasn't part of the collection, so I went ahead and put those on. But this just looks like a bright, fun manicure to be. So this one is called Women Who Knock Rarely Make History. And this was described as a mustard yellow jelly based, flaky bombed, let me start over. A mustard yellow jelly based flaky bomb filled with red to orange shifting flakes and hollow flakes. So you can really see the shift in the flakes as I move this around. Really pretty. So this is what it looks like on the swatch wheel in one coat. Excellent coverage. Very, very smooth. Those flakes really stand out against that yellow background. So let's do our second coat. Let's see. It goes on so smooth, so pretty. Put a coat here over the yellow. Ooh. Or I mean over the black, over the yellow. You can really see when you put them over black how jam-packed it is. That's gorgeous. You can see how jam-packed it is with flakes and glitter and shimmer. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. But you still get just a little tinge of yellow around the edges. Love, love, love that one. Over black. And here it is on its own. in 1 coat and 2. Really pretty. I'm gonna have to put this on. It is sheer. I can really see through it still at 2 coats, so you may want to, if you don't like seeing visible nail line, layer this once again over a blurring base coat or some type of coordinating color. I would think you could put this over quite a few colors. You could even use something like this as a base, maybe as kind of a neutral base. Or I wonder what it would look like over this. Let me see. Let me just see what this might look like. I'm gonna put this over the 1 coat. And I'm gonna throw it over this one too. That's kind of fun over this bluish color. I think that will help, possibly help with the visible nail line. You may have to do 2 coats of the base, but that is a beauty. I didn't really know if I would like the yellow. I don't gravitate towards yellow. I don't wear it very often, but this one just, I think with the shifting flakes and everything else going on, is just really quite pretty. And this was Women Who Knock Rarely Make History. And so let's take a peek here, even though I've messed up a couple of these. Where do we start? So this one here was Alone Isn't So Bad. I like Alone. This was in 1 coat and 2 and 1 coat over black. It's gorgeous over the black. It just deepens it up a little bit and really lets you see kind of the blue shift as it curves down here. If you have a strong curve in your nail, you would really see a little bit more of a shift when you put it over the black. This one was called Do You Have a Showstopper? And this is 1 coat and 2 on the left and 1 coat over black here on the right. Just a gorgeous sparkle, flaky. I like this one. I think this one will make some pretty jewelry. So I will have to keep that in mind for that. And then we went to Embrace the Mess, which is that taupey kind of color. And I did put the yellow on the tip there, but so it's half 1 coat and then 2 coats. And then the 1 coat over black just really brings out that blue shimmer. And then we went on to, this one looks very different. We went on to My Hobby is Solving Murders, which is this kind of forest green with the pink to gold shifting shimmer. Look at that one over black. Totally, totally different, but very pretty both ways. And then we went on to Old Lady Energy, which was the creamy pink on the left in 1 coat and 2, and on the right it's 1 coat over black. And then this gorgeous The Secrets Are the Fun Part muted teal base with that strong purple shimmer in 1 coat with the yellow tip and 2 coats, and then 1 coat over black. I don't care for it over the black. This is one of my favorites because it looks great both ways, on its own or over black. This one was These Are Our Proverbial Onions. That deep purple with all that shimmer and flakes and hollow. It looks gorgeous on its own and over black. Definitely one of my favorites. And then we went to This Is a Fun Twist, which is that kind of pastel gray with the strong green shimmer. You can really see that shimmer when you put it over the black. And then this is actually turned into one of my favorites too. This would be beautiful over the black, like in the fall. Just really fall vibes with that. But you can still, like I said, you can still see some of the yellow, especially around the edges. I don't know, I like it. This was Women Who Knock Rarely Make History. On the left, one coat in two, and on the right, one coat over black, which I love. Gorgeous. I did bring my matte top coat down. I don't know if we want to take a look at any of these matte, but since I have it, why not? Let's see. I think sometimes these shimmers with the really strong shimmer look pretty matte. Let's just do a couple. Let's see what these look like. We'll just do all of them. I'm doing it very quickly, so I don't know if it will turn out really great, but I bet this will be pretty matte. Where did I start? All right, so my favorite matte top coat is discontinued, unfortunately. It is from Hard Candy, called Madly in Love, but it is discontinued. So let's just take a look at some of these. This one here, this is what I mean when you put the matte top coat on, it just sort of glows differently. That's really pretty. It just really shows that purple shimmer in that kind of taupey base. This one is very pretty too. This is another one of my favorites, both shiny, and it looks really nice with the matte top coat also. I like that. It's really pretty. That one was, which one was this? The Secrets Are the Fun Part. That looks pretty. The yellow looks very pretty. I think flakes always look very nice with a matte top coat also. All right. So there is the 9-piece Only Murders in the Building collection from Lynn B Designs. I will go ahead and turn the camera around and finish this up. All right, what did you think of that collection from Lynn B Designs? I really like it. There's just not one that I don't like. Even, the yellow, I wasn't too sure what I would think of that one, but I love it. Really happy with this whole collection. I think it's great. The pressed eyeshadows, I don't know if you can see, I do have it on as an eyeliner. That's always fun. It's kind of a multi-chrome eyeshadow, but I use it as an eyeliner. And yeah, let me know what you think of this collection, of Lynn B Designs, of the TV show, Only Murders in the Building. Whatever's on your mind, just let me know in the comments. I would love to read it and interact with you guys. And yeah, until next time, I will thank you for being here and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.